How is your morning so far?
It's been good. I woke up a little early, but my bus got in from Connecticut last night. I came in around 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm still a little fresh off sleep, but I'm excited to be here.
Well, you're very excited for somebody who hasn't gotten much sleep.
Sleep's
No,
overrated.
I read on the internet that your bus broke down.
My bus broke down when we were driving from Detroit to New York. Actually, it broke down. So it.
What did you do?
Okay, so it was snowing and everything. It was the snowstorm of the apocalypse or whatever. It was, everybody's like blowing it out of proportion and everything. So, my driver, the bus driver, he's going, and then all of a sudden it just he pulls over to the side of the road, and a piece of ice came into the bus and cut a wire.
Oh, no.
So we had a mechanic though who came out, and then we were on our way. We're just a little late.
As much as I'm sure everybody wants to hear about your bus dilemma, I'm going to cut right to the chase. When Lady Gaga called you, she told you to work hard, stay focused, and stay away from girls. Clearly, you've done the first two, but I want to know if you're staying away from girls.
My fans are my girlfriends. I'll say that.
So you don't have one particular girlfriend?
Not really.
Nobody's catching your eye right now?
Well, actually, if we're gonna talk about that, the whole record is about going through a relationship, and from this point, you're so in love and you're so happy. She breaks up with you, you hate her, but you still love her. It's kind of like it's a very dramatic record, so it's kind of about romance. It's really all about romance.
Is this particular girl that shall remain nameless, out there somewhere?
Yes.
And does she know it's all about her?
I don't know. I don't talk to her. I don't like her.
But she served as great inspiration. So what is it like to go from performing in a music festival at school as a sixth grader to instant stardom?
It's been so crazy and so exciting, but I'm loving all of it. I'm on tour right now with Miranda Cosgrove. I have my show tonight in New York at the Beacon Theater, so I'm really excited, and it's been so crazy. I have the best fans in the world. They've believed in me and supported me from the beginning, so I love them so much, and the record's coming along great, so I'm excited to be here.
Did you ever think it was going to get this big, though, when you posted that clip?
Not at all. Actually, I posted the clip so I could show my friends. Like, it never even occurred to me that anything like this could happen, but...
And now it's, 37 million views later?
Yeah, it's like 37 million, and it's crazy.
unbelievable.
That really is. Does somebody keep track? Do they knock on your door every morning and say, hey, by the way, it's up to 40 million now?
Not really too much like that, but I check it a lot, and just to see what's going on with it.
So did you officially move from Oklahoma to LA?
Oh, no. I'm, it's kind of like I like a partial move. I'm out in LA, and I have an apartment out in LA, but I still have my house in Oklahoma. I go back about once a month, and probably my new home is on a plane and on a tour bus.
This is just crazy. You're 13 years old. You're the coolest 13-year-old in the world. I mean, you have to admit, your friends must think, wow. If only I could be him.
Well, my friends are very, very supportive of me. They still look to me as normal Greyson, so I love my friends. I love everybody back in Oklahoma.
Do you miss that lifestyle a little bit?
Not really, because I'm still a normal kid. I just have a little alterations, and I'm traveling a lot. But this is what I've always wanted to do, and I'm just loving it so much. I love the fans. I love being able to make that connection with them. So I'm just very happy.
So tell me about your work on your album, your debut album.
Well, I'm still working on the record, and it's going so well. It's going incredible. We're working really hard in the studio, coming up with a nice, the creative tone and everything. So it's coming along great.
We have a chat room question, and that's a sample of some of the members of our chat room here and some of their questions. What do we have, Rick?
Greyson, they want to know what's on the top of your iPod.
Top of my iPod. Journey, Escape.
I love Journey.
That record. I listen to that record every night before I go on, actually, because I'm really into vinyl records, actually. So I have my turntable, and I put it on and, move the needle, so.
Who got you into that?
I got myself into that, really. And my sister was a big help to that, too, and we go record shopping every time I'm back home.
That's really great, because they're like records are $1 here on the street. So
they are.
They're so cheap.
Yeah.
So
And
cheap.
it's such a rarity at this point. You don't see it in people's homes anymore.
It's coming back though. I think it's gonna make a comeback.
Are you sure you're not 25?
Am I living the life of Benjamin Button? I'm getting older but younger at the same time.
So, Grayson, do you plan to go to college after you finish school?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm only 13 right now, so I still got a little time. But
Are you being homeschooled now?
I do online school, so I have a teacher with me on the road, and we get online every day, and we do the classes there.
And how do you stay in touch with your friends back home? Is it Facebook, Twitter?
Text.
You must be really good at texting.
I'm a good texter, and because especially I email a lot too, and my my fingers, they're strong from all the piano, so I always get yelled at because I'm always like, "You're typing so loud," and I'm.
You bring up a good point. You're a remarkable piano player. You haven't had that many years of training. What was it, 2 or 3 years?
It's been about 3 or 4 years, and I've taken about 2 years in lessons. But I really, I write a lot. It's just I write the songs usually with simple chords, very simple, and then I start playing them a lot, and then it just becomes some weird stuff, and I'll just add stuff on. It's really just playing the song, but it starts out with just very dun 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 dun. It's just simple stuff, and then it becomes dun 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 dun.
Do these ideas come to you in the middle of the night? When's your best time?
Well, I'm writing a lot of the records, so it comes from me when I'm when I'm sad, when I'm angry, when I'm happy, when I'm just got off set on just got done with the set on the tour. It happens in many different ways. Actually, last night I was with my band on the bus, and one of them has Pro Tools set up on his computer, so we have this idea now, and we're jamming through it.
Your siblings actually have some musical background, right? Do you think you might collaborate with them at some point?
Well, my sister actually, she helps me with a lot of the writing, so maybe we'll have to see.
They're older, right?
Yes, both older.
And now, do your parents go back and forth with you? Do they split their time?
Yeah, my dad's actually with me right now, and my mom's going to switch out with him in about a week. So they just switch out and do all that type thing.
Gosh, that must keep them just so busy, too. This has got to be as wild for them as it is for you.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, but we're loving it.
And you're Ellen's protege on top of all of that, because she said that you're the one who inspired her to create a new record album. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm signed to 1111. I'm also signed to Maverick and Geffen Records, and so it's been an incredible journey, but I'm loving it all.
What's been your favorite moment so far?
I think it's probably just going on stage every night and knowing that I have that fan base and that support. It's such an amazing feeling.
Do you ever have to pinch yourself and go, I can't believe this is really happening?
I do it every minute of the day.
It must be absolutely incredible. We have another chat room question.
Do you have a favorite song to perform, Grayson?
Favorite song to perform? It's probably "Waiting Outside the Lines," which is my new single, and because it's the very last song of the set, and it's really fun for me. The kids know it, and it's a really fun song to perform.
What's the metaphor for that video? We were talking about it this morning, and it's really a cool video.
Well, the meaning of the video to me is, it's taking me through different aspects of my life. It's going on a street corner to a freeway, which I'm usually not on freeways, only on Saturdays, but with a piano, and then it's taking me through all the different dimensions, and the song really to me too is about getting over something that's haunting you and bothering you. So I'm going through different stages, and then all of a sudden I let the rain come down on me, and that's kind of the what's the word, oh gosh, that's
We could always come back to it. And
yes. That's the symbol of everything, kind of just pouring down on me.
Sure, I understand.
And it's everything, but then at the end I'm bone dry, so it's really getting over that. And the song and the video both express the same meaning.
I want to talk about Stars and Broken Hearts because, again, very impressive for a 13-year-old guy. The videos and just the clips themselves have gotten 9 million views combined. You've got to feel like, wow, I'm clearly doing something right because I'm not just getting this much attention for performing a Lady Gaga song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love Stars and Broken Hearts too, and I'm really excited for people to hear what the record sounds like because I'm writing a lot of it, like I said, and I'm really excited to see people listening to my songs.
Tell me about the inspiration for Stars and Broken Hearts.
Well, Stars is about Stars is really it's a complicated thing. It's about it's about love, and it's about a relationship, but it's also about death and the stars. It's a very weird thing, but it's about a older couple, and the wife ends up dying, and then the husband ends up dying too. But in the end, it's all happy. They're in the stars, And Broken Hearts is actually about two girls that I had what's the word? I guess beef with, and then I wrote a song about it.
Seems like you've got quite a romantic past for a 13-year-old. What do you think, Rick?
I'd say way to go.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing really well for yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, Not too bad, not too shabby.
All right, so we just talked about all of your amazing accomplishments. What is your goal for the next year? Because just when you think it can't get any better, I'm sure you've got a lot of other goals.
Go platinum. That's the goal. It's always has been.
Tell me about your tour. What have you got planned?
Well, I go out every night, and I try to give the, that cool youthful rock and roll energy, and I hope the crowd gives it back. So, I'm just so excited to be on the Dancing Crazy tour with Miranda Cosgrove. It's such an amazing tour, and we're having a blast. So, just to keep it a good rock and roll show.
Give us a preview of some of the places you'll be.
Well, I'm in New York tonight. I'm going all around the East Coast. I'm going to Atlanta, Orlando, Florida. I'm in Montclair, New Jersey. Then we go around. I'm in LA. I'm in Houston. I'm in my hometown, Edmond, Oklahoma. And then I'm in Las Vegas. I'm going everywhere. I
bet you when you're back in your hometown in Oklahoma, it's going to be a huge show.
It's going to be great. I'm very excited.
Do you have a particular favorite fan base?
I love the fans in Paris, actually. When I was there, they were so nice. And but I love my fans all worldwide. They mean the world to me.
Do you prefer to travel and tour here in this country, or do you like going overseas?
Well, I haven't even tried touring in Paris or France, or Paris and London. I just was there for promotion and studios, but who knows? We'll have to see.
Got a lot on your plate. So what's next after that? Let's look ahead, say, a couple years after that, after you go platinum. Is there somebody who you really aspire to be, who you think about every day and say, if I could just be like that performer, then I feel like I've really done something?
It's not really like I want to be anybody else, but I want to reach that level. I want to be, probably one of the biggest goals is to sell out an arena. Just be in that aspect and have a great show.
Speaking of trying not to be anybody else but yourself, a lot of young musicians and performers have said, it's kind of hard because you start out as yourself and then all of a sudden you feel like the industry kind of twists you and changes you and you end up changing your sound to appeal to a specific audience. How are you going to stay true to you?
Well, everything that I do, the clothes that I wear, the music that I make, the video that I put out, everything is creatively, it's most of it's going through me. I'm always, my team and I, we work really hard to make something that's real and not artificial, and the record's very real too, I've written what I want to write about. The sound is what I want the sound to be, and so it's very real, and everybody around me and my team is very respective to, I want to keep the music real, not artificial. I don't because I think sometimes pop music in general can be more about the industry more than it is the music these days. So the goal is to keep it real pop music.
Dying to know during this entire interview, who does your hair? Last question.
Who does my hair? It's a girl named Hart. She's over here.
It's great. I love your hair. And how about this great outfit? You mentioned clothes. You put a lot of thought into this?
Yeah, I like this outfit. It's a cool little sweater. I think this is. I love the store Top Man. I think this is Top Man actually. And is it based out? It's based out in London, I think.
Well, since you said that, I'm sure we'll have a lot of people in our chat room hitting up Top Man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us,
nice
Greyson.
It's
so nice to meet you too. You are a pleasure and such a talented guy.
Well, thank you so much.
Come back to us when you're
I
platinum.
will be. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.